Welcome everybody to YouTube channel Earth Organics, and it basically says its name right there. I like to do everything natural from the earth, organically. So let's start from the beginning. I build my own soil. I do make my own compost. I basically try to do everything from scratch as much as possible, because that's the best way to go, and you get way better product if you do it correctly. We can go over numerous videos. Today's video is just about building a soil and what ingredients I use to build that soil. Now this is my living soil recipe number 2. I'm going to put it up close to the screen. Sorry for my handwriting. Take a screenshot. Wasn't sure how close to go. Hold on a second. Hey buddy, Daddy's making a video. I know, I'll fix it in just a minute, okay? So, sorry about that. Always gotta love the kids. As you can see here, I have 3 already ground up nutrients. I have the wild flax from Build the Soil. It comes in like a flaky form, so I grind it up with a NutriBullet or a Magic Bullet. Now, if you use a Magic Bullet, I'm trying to find, where did it go? Either way, if you use the Magic Bullet, you don't want to use the grinder that looks like a blender, the metal piece. You want to use the flat one that goes flat and then it goes flatter. That is going to give you the most grind. It's going to give you the most fine powder. So that is what you would like. That's the best thing to use. So, cup 1, like I said, it is the wild flax. Now what I do is I like to put everything in buckets. And I meant to set up a bucket so you guys could see this. Let me just make sure you can see. So this is the wild flax. Just going to dump it on in there. This is azomite, which comes granular. That's another reason why I grind it up. It is all my trace minerals. See if you can get a look in there. Now I mix the azomite with my gypsum from Build the Soil, because the gypsum is very clumpy and powdery, and it likes to stick together. Here, I'll show you. You see all that? Clumpy and powdery. It's really hard to get it to blend well. But it's a very fast acting calcium. And it's water soluble. And in the third one, we have neem and karanja, 50-50, also from Build the Soil. Let's just go ahead and dump those 2 babies in there. Alright. Now, let's get one thing out of the way. Is the mustard seed meal. Very little bit of this. It's to biofumigate. Make sure there's no bugs. bad stuff. I use 1/8 of a cup. Now all this is going to go down to 1 cubic foot. Sorry, I gotta get my orange juice. Okay, so now we got those 4 in there. Let's go ahead and keep those aside. Now we'll go with the ag lime. We're gonna do a 1/2 cup of ag lime. Now you can grind this up. I normally do, but I'm gonna keep it pelletized. Just honestly for the sake of the video, because I don't want to pause and grind it all up and do all that again. And then we're gonna do fish meal, also from Build a Soil. 1/2 cup. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put these small bags in here. This stuff is going to be put away. Well, I guess there's no label. Oh, ag lime. It does go there. Okay. So, insect grass. It is not seem to be on the list. But you know what? We're going to put a 1/2 cup of it in there anyways. It's got chitin in it, and it helps defend against bugs. Now usually I would put when I spray this down and mix it, I'll put this in it. It's a fermented insect grass, which also has chitin and instant nitrogen and a bunch of other good stuff. Helps the microbes. Alright, and then Icelandic kelp. I sourced mine from Amazon. Next on the list, let's do some oyster shell flour, also from Build a Soil. Make a note. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to forget. So, cap that baby up. Now let's go for the crustacean meal. If anyone's wondering, everything's at half a cup, except for the mustard seed meal, which is an eighth a cup, and the biochar at 2 cups. I'm just gonna hurry up and pop these babies open. This is the fish bone meal. Some fish bone meal, yeah. Lots of calcium is good during flour, and it gives it a while to break down too. Here we have soybean meal, also from Build a Soil. And we have some malted barley. Gotta love that malted barley. Next on the list, since it's in my way, granular humic acids. This is from Down to Earth. It's the only thing that I use from Down to Earth lately, except for the green sand I put in my worm beds, so they helps it break down stuff. We got about enough for one more. One more. Just get this right out of the way. Now, I am going to put a mask on for this. Silica can crystallize in the lungs, and I'm using Montana Grow, also from Build a Soil. Yeah, so basically you just don't want to breathe in any of that dust. And last but not least, okay, not last, but almost, some basalt. Bam. And also I'm going to throw a little hidden surprise in there. Let me get this slave mask off. Some rice bran. I decided, screw it. I'm going to throw some in there. Just half a cup, you know. See what happens. And the final one to go. Pre-charged biochar with Rootwise Micro Complete. So that's it. Just got to mix it up. Give it a good mix so that way all your minerals and your nutrients are really well mixed together. You know what I mean? I like to run it around my finger around that crease at the bottom just to get everything out of it. So from this point, I just cap lid on it. And then I get the rest ready, which would be a gallon and a half of pumice, 1 gallon of rice hulls, 2.5 gallons of peat moss, and 2.5 gallons of compost. That would be at a 1/3 ratio. I use a cement mixer. I'll make a later video, and we will mix it all up. Thanks for watching Earth Organics. Check you on the next episode.